The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. This is Ed McMahon along with Doc Severinsen and the NBC Orchestra inviting you to join Johnny and his guests, Robert Blake, Kenny Rogers, Monti Rock III, and from the San Diego Zoo, Joan Embery. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny.
Thank you. It's very nice of you. Never have so many applauded so much for a guy who's done so little so far. I mean, just to get from there to here is a hand. Thank you, that's nice. You must know something I don't. How are you? Good mood tonight? Got a good show for you. This is the monologue portion of the show. That means a dialogue of one. If it's not going well, so very often there's a dialogue of many. But there wasn't much in the news today. It's kind of a slow news day, as they say. And how slow? Let me get it out first. You know it's a bad news day when you pick up the L.A. Times and the headline says, "Lights left on all night in True Value hardware store." That's not much to grab a hold of. Have you heard the latest from the Metropolitan Edison Company in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania? This is kind of interesting. They're a company with a heart. They have said that they will not pay the salaries of pregnant employees who were evacuated during that emergency. You believe that? I feel sorry for all those pregnant women. This is the second time they've gotten it. And if that isn't bad enough, some of the contaminated employees are being billed for the radioactivity that they took off the premises. That's not a fair company. I understand a lot of Harrisburg residents are kind of depressed because they were uprooted and are being forced to move back to Harrisburg. See, they took them out and they're not taking them back. I'd like to melt that joke down. That's a meltdown joke. There is kind of a ambivalent feeling about that. There's some good news and bad news. The bad news is, really, that the radiation, apparently, some of it is still leaking from the plant. And the good news is that it'll be 20 years before we know who got sick. There's a new tune all the men in Harrisburg are singing called "You Light Up My Wife." Have you heard that? Well, let's get off of that subject. Anyway, it seems to be under control. And if they can just learn to shut those valves when they're supposed to, and well, instead of being on a lunch break, I think we got a nice thing working. Are you working on your taxes yet? You know you don't have much time left. I hate to bring up some bad news. April the 15th. I am in like a porch climber this year. I get on it early. I have a great accounting firm. My accountants are H&R Gonoff, and they have... It is a great outfit. And their motto is, in case of an audit, you pay only the unpaid tax. We pay the penalty unless it's a lot. No, H&R Gonoff have offices all over, wherever there's a parking space. They work out of the trunk of a 48 Buick, and they pull in wherever you're at. I'm just looking at you. You stand, look at me. I can look at you. There's some bad consumer news, as you probably know. Wholesale prices again went up in this country. We now have in this country a 12% yearly inflation rise. Isn't that fun? The big jump, of course, is in the cost of luxuries like food and fuel. What?
No. Seem to be doing a lot of looking tonight. Just looking.
We've got a long show. I don't have to rush.
They're starting to move.
What?
They're starting to move forward.
Are they moving forward? Okay. Well, in that case, I'll zip right along here. No, if you go to the store, all the prices are reflected. The consumer gets it, right? Have you seen the prices lately at supermarkets and gas stations? Been in a supermarket lately? I was in a Ralph's today. Ralph was out buying a gas station. Well, let's talk about politics. That's where all the good humor is. President Carter announced today that he's flying to California, so he won't have to run into Governor Jerry Brown. Our governor is leaving again. He's leaving on a 10-day trip to Africa. Now, the real reason Jerry Brown, I found out just this afternoon, this hasn't even hit the papers yet. The reason Jerry is going to Africa, he's trying to come back with a witch doctor so he can shrink Lieutenant Governor Mike Curb, hang him up on his rear view mirror so he can see what he's up to every minute. You know, Governor Brown celebrates his birthday this week. He's going to be 41. Pretty young for a governor. And everybody knows what Jerry Brown is going to wish for when he closes his eyes and blows out the candles on his birthday cake. He's going to wish that Ted Kennedy does not get his wish when he blows out the candles on his birthday cake. Grammatically, that joke was wonderfully done, but, what? What?
Great gestures.
Yes.
Terrific gestures.
When he blows out the candles on his cake. Do, re, mi, okay. The Dodgers open their season today. The Dodgers are at it, yeah. I mentioned last night, this is true. Those of you from back east, baseball fans are rabid. You go to games back there, they're raucous, right? Out here, the fans are kind of laid back, California style. It's kind of mellow. For example, Tommy Lasorda, the manager, was having an argument with an umpire. And the umpire said, "You're a Scorpio, aren't you?" And they feel mellow. It was a typical Dodger game. Cary Grant threw out the first ball, and Don Sutton threw out the first punch. Here's some agricultural news. I don't deal in it often, but I think tonight is the night to deal in it. There's an item in the paper. This is back in Clear Lake, Iowa. There's a company that is testing I guess the first time, an aphrodisiac for hogs. Now, I am not making it up. The spray smells like the male hog, and it's called boar mate. They found out when they sprayed this around the female, she gets highly excited, and they must really have turned them on because, you know, normally hogs wallow in mud, and they have found since they've been using it, the hogs are wallowing at a Ramada Inn up the road. Anyway, tonight, okay. We got a good show tonight. We have a good show. I just saw Monti Rock the Third backstage. Monty's with us tonight, and he's a strange man. He's wearing a sequined body shirt, puce hip huggers, and a feathered boa. Why is it I get the feeling there's not going to be a Monty Rock the Fourth? Anyway, Monty's here tonight. And, but Monty's got a good sense of humor. He'll like that. We also have Robert Blake with us, Kenny Rogers, and Joan Embery of the San Diego Zoo. We'll be right back.
When choosing between the phone and a business letter, remember, the letter is loaded with hidden costs.
I see you.
There's dictating time, typing time, filing costs, materials, even mailing costs.
Sorting, sealing, stamping, and postage.
To reduce those costs, don't reach for a stamp. Reach for the telephone. The phone's a better buy than the business letter.
Plastic, stainless steel, fiberglass, vinyl, chrome, enamel, porcelain, aluminum. You need only one cleaner to clean all these surfaces. Fantastic, the multi-surface spray cleaner. And not only does it clean all kinds of surfaces, it cleans all kinds of dirt. Everything from fingerprints to kitchen grease. Surface after surface, Fantastic cleans them all. Fantastic, the multi-surface spray cleaner.
We are back. Thank you, Doc. Welcome back. Doc was up working. Good to have Doc back. He was up working in Las Vegas for a little while. We're all together again.
Isn't that nice?
Isn't there a song called Together Again?
Yes.
Or am I just imagining that?
We'll be together again.
How's that go?
Both have a lifetime of sound.
Party
is such goodbye. We'll
be together again.
Your eyes.
What?
Your eyes. It goes on like that.
You know the lyrics?
That's all I know.
Your eyes. Oh, God, why did I bring that up?
It's a lovely song.
Yes, it is. That's what I said. I'm holding
You
here
have
little-
a, kind of like a pamphlet, a
That's
folder
what-
in your hand.
A folder, a pamphlet, same thing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I'm doing this. We, from time to time, have made some jokes about the state of New Jersey. You know, I used to...
It's a lovely state.
You know, I love... New Jersey, it's the Garden State. It's a lovely state.
Sure.
But once in a while, I don't know,
Lovely.
I'll do a joke about Hightstown, New Jersey or something, or I'll make a joke about they have a tough element that's in
Right,
Jersey.
Right.
I mentioned once when you drive down the freeways in New Jersey, you should remove your hat, you know, as you drive over the concrete. And they didn't find any humor in that.
No.
So anyway, in lieu of that, somebody sent us a little pamphlet called Get to Know New Jersey's Facts. I suppose all states have these. Are put out by the Chamber of Commerce through the state authority, and it's very interesting. Did you know that New Jersey was settled by the Dutch in 1618?
I did not know that, no.
That's why I brought it up. I'm going to do a nice thing for New Jersey tonight, with no jokes. The state motto is liberty and prosperity. And you'll be happy to know that the state animal is... What's the argument we always have about...
The pig and the horse. The state animal is the pig or the horse?
You had a 50-50 chance?
Well, I mean, I didn't think you'd make such a big thing about it. You're always rooting for the pig. I
That's
root
right,
for the
that's
horse.
why I said.
Oh, it's the horse.
It is the horse.
As well it should be.
The state flower is the purple violet.
Didn't know that.
Uh-huh. Did you know that New Jersey was one of the 13 original states?
I knew that.
And the third to ratify the Constitution in the year 1787. It says nearly 100 battles were fought on New Jersey. Very historic state during the Revolution. There are over 7,000 farms in New Jersey.
Why is that funny?
I don't know, but I'm going to ask that man later. The colors for the state flag were selected by George Washington.
Oh, ho.
What?
That just a, oh, ho.
That's what Martha said when George told me. She said, they've asked me to... She went, oh, ho, George. Thomas Edison, of course, invented the first motion picture projector at Menlo Park in New Jersey in 1889. The first direct long-distance dialing from coast to coast was inaugurated from Englewood, New Jersey in 1951. So,
Great.
and that shows a little all those nice things about New Jersey there. So,
Let me see that for a
New
minute.
Jersey, we hope we've... that's a little pamphlet I have.
She's got great pictures, too. You didn't mention the pictures.
Well, I had them.
Terrific pictures. Boy, it's great what they can crowd into a pamphlet, isn't it? I mean, look at that. Just 2 pages, one run through the print, and you got it. It's sensational. Boy, everything in the world you'd want to know is in there. I used to live in New Jersey, but now, of course, I'm more interested in Burbank. Too bad they don't have a pamphlet like this on Burbank, because everything about Jersey is in here.
This is not an audition. I mean, get it out. You are wrong, Garden State Parkway Press. Yes.
There are other facts about other places?
Aha, we pick up a little pamphlet here. Burbank facts.
Just what? Is that amazing?
Right here.
Is that amazing? That's what I mentioned. Isn't that funny how that would be such a coincidence?
Because they're so close together.
That's right.
But Burbank is a lovely community out here, and they put out some of their facts. For example, do you know that Burbank has its own official flag? Called a deceased crow. But look, you
a flag is a flag.
You do what you have to do. Here's some of the interesting facts. On an average day at Burbank Airport, there are 94 departures and no arrivals. The city motto of Burbank is Duo Sum Ege.
Which means?
Where am I? Burbank leads the United States in the number of squirrel suicides. Leading industries, earwax drilling, printing of counterfeit Social Security cards, eyes for merry-go-round horses, big industry here, and sleeveless tuxedos are some of the big companies that are out here. The record for the longest time ever taken across a street is held by a male pedestrian here in Burbank. 73 light changes. On April 10th, 1908, Carl Simp, S-Y-M-P, was the first man to fall out of a bus. Do you know that Burbank has the world's only drive-in church and muffler shop? In 1954, Cyrus Beard invented a device for convalescent home residents who like to cheat, a bedpan with wheels. Here's one that's very interesting. In 1978, Burbank led all other cities in the total number of U-turns. Burbank has the world's only disco cemetery. In 1948, Burbank haberdasher Mortimer Fedora developed a see-through hat for scalp flashers. Burbank has the only funeral home with a night deposit box. Burbank facts. Doesn't say, where does it say Burbank funny facts? Burbank City Park was constructed with the first public restrooms with bunk toilets. And one last one here, which I think you'll probably be happy to hear. April 10th, 1932, Burbank citizen Harold Watkins was the first man to hang glide off his grandmother. It's just silly little fact.
Didn't take place in Jersey.
It was closed with the flag. Never open with a dead bird flag. It's another rule.
Yeah. It was closed with a prop.
That's right. We got a good show tonight. Robert Blake is here, Kenny Rogers, Monty Rock III, and Joan Embery from the San Diego Zoo, one of our favorite people, is going to have some more unusual, fascinating animals for us. We'll be right back after this.
Come to find the beautiful fragrance of Joan. Sensual, but not too far from innocence. Joan, the beautiful fragrance. Sensual, but not too far from innocence. Joan from Revlon. Wear it and be wonderful.
Sweetheart, I went to the... Oh.
Tonight, instead of your regular soft drink, you're going to try sugar-free Fresca. And when you do, that bright, tingling, refreshing taste will make you say,
Wow!
It's Fresca.
Wow, it's Fresca! Wow, it's Fresca!
What a wonderful surprise!
What a wonderful surprise! Fresca!
Okay, we're back. Hi there, folks.
Will you planning to have salad with your meal? If you're having
I don't know whether you have a giant rabbit or a Caesar Chavez is leading a strike tonight. I don't know.
A little romaine.
This is a nice little romaine lettuce, and this has to do, I guess, well, not with our first guest, but with her friends. Although I'm sure Joan Embery likes lettuce, too. And her name is Joan Embery. I think I mentioned that. I heard that somewhere, probably here. She's from the San Diego Zoo. I mean, she's not from the San Diego Zoo.
She works there.
She works there. She's a wild animal trainer, handler, and confidant, and friend of the
animals.
And wild animal park.
Yes.
And she always, as I said once before, and
certainly bears repeating.
I don't know what she has here tonight, but I guess I'm supposed to take this over?
Yes.
Daphne is coming out with Joan. Would you welcome Joan Embery and Daphne? We'll find out. Hi, yourself. Hi. Is it safe to come over?
Yeah, we might. Well, okay, right here. She cannot walk very good on slick surfaces. We try and keep her on the carpet.
Now, this is Daphne. How are you, Joan?
Fine.
This is a very large bird.
Yes, she is an emu, and she's the second largest bird in the entire world.
After
largest
the ostrich?
The ostrich
an
is
emu.
the largest.
Where's an emu from?
She's from Australia. She will stand 6 feet tall. In fact, just about does now. Let me see if she might get up. She's a little bit.
Daphne?
Hold still.
Would she
I
like
want you to
this?
see how much she's grown. She was on the show when she was only a couple months old.
Do they like to be petted?
She's very affectionate. You can come on over here. Hold still. There.
Would she?
Sure. She usually likes lettuce.
Right,
She eats all types of vegetable.
Daphne?
You want some lettuce?
Take two. Easy. She's shedding too, isn't she?
Yes, the feathers, they lose their feathers and they grow back in. They come out very easily.
I'm glad.
And hold still. Well, we'll let her sit. She's gonna like that position.
Sit down, Daphne. Daphne,
Girl.
care for some lettuce? I think the lights have just got her a little bit nervous here.
Uh-huh.
Daphne?
They can run about 40 miles an hour, and they can jump clear over the top.
Never goose an emu. Okay. They don't fly.
No. I think sometimes the birds that fly are easier.
How does she protect herself?
This is her wing right here. That is the extent of it.
And now she's going for the lettuce.
And maybe she'll settle down a little bit.
There's that kid.
And they are very small and completely useless to this bird. So they have to rely on their speed and their jumping ability.
The jumping would scare, I think, most... How do they mate? I mean, with all of the jumping up and down like that.
They mate. The female will lay the eggs. She lays up to a dozen eggs in a clutch. And then she just splits.
We have an egg over here?
Yes.
Throw that egg. Well, look.
We'll throw it.
I'll show you the size of Daphne's egg.
That's the most vivid Easter egg. It's a avocado color, almost a turquoise color, and that's the natural color of the egg.
And they nest on these until they hatch.
Well, she doesn't. She just lays the eggs.
And the male?
That's the extent of her care. She leaves, and the male incubates them and raises all the chicks.
I see. Hey.
In fact, the female sometimes may not ever see the chicks after they hatch. She's gone.
Women's lib has reached the emu
That's
family.
right.
Okay, I'll let you take Daphne back, and if you can take Daphne back.
She can jump about 6 feet, and she usually doesn't jump quite that high. Come on, Daph.
Come on, Daph. Thank you, Joan. Daphne's going to be naked before she gets home. Wait till I get those clothes off of you.
You're not too pleased to be here.
Oh, well.
No.
You know. We're going to be back in a moment, and maybe we'll have a little quieter animal come on at that. That was Daphne, the emu. We'll be right back.
There are no other pantyhose in the world quite like these. They're J.C. Penney's incredible cotton shapers with something no other pantyhose have, a real cotton panty. Not just a cotton panel, but a real cotton panty with a touch of spandex for control and fit. You get all the cool, natural comfort of cotton and all the beauty of Flextra nylon hose without a line or seam anywhere. The J.C. Penney Cotton Shaper, the real cotton pantyhose.
When you take pride in what you grow, then you want to sing out for the world to know. And friends, we're proud here in Idaho, 'cause we grow the best potato.
I'm the not-so-famous member of the Hemingway family. My Idaho neighbors and I want to thank you for making our potato America's bestseller.
Idaho, the best potato.
Arnold claims he's the eyewitness to a crime.
Nobody ever believes little kids.
you, Doc. If you just join us, we have Robert Blake with us tonight, Kenny Rogers, Monty Rock III. And they told me to put these gloves on for Joan's next guest. If you knew Susie like I knew Susie. Oh, what I get. Remember that? Oh, can't find her. Anyway, would you welcome Joan, Embery, and friend? I don't know why I'm wearing these, but we'll find out.
You ready?
Oh, that's a leopard, right?
This is a clouded leopard.
Clouded leopard.
And
Look at the claws on that.
he has the biggest feet for his size of any cat. And he puts holes right through this bottle. That's why we said we probably ought to have you wear gloves, because when he plays,
Well, now you've got scratches on your hands, haven't you?
right.
Did he do this today?
The last couple of days. He's a very lovable cat to look at, but very tough.
Yes.
And they're very agile in trees. They have extremely long claws. And also the longest teeth. If I can give you a look, you
Sure you
wouldn't
can.
believe for his size. He's only 4 months old, and look at that now.
What's his name?
His name is Tui.
Tui.
That means fatso, and if you'll take a look, you can understand why. He is really a...
Look at the size of the paws and the feet.
These paws are used for swatting birds out of midair from the trees where they live.
They're tree
They're
dwellers.
huge. They're tree dwellers. They're almost totally arboreal and very seldom seen in the wild because they come from very remote
How big will he get?
areas. Well, he's the smallest of the leopard family. He'll get up to about 50 pounds.
Isn't he cute?
And he is cute. But he's a little tough.
You've really got some wild, crazy animals between the
This
emu
is a
and
wild
this.
night. It really is. They've been winding up for the last hour, I think.
They're just frisky, aren't they?
We want to show you that this cat is very unusual in his color pattern. He's called a clouded leopard because he does have
size
the
of
very
that
big
paw.
spots. And then he has stripes. And the stripes in this cat are thought to possibly be the transition between a striped cat
Isn't he
and a
pretty?
spotted cat. And he's going to play with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can feel the teeth right through the gloves.
Right through the gloves. Yeah.
Oh, he's just playful. Just playful.
They eat all types of
Hi,
small
Joan, how are you?
mammals, birds,
That's all right.
reptiles.
He's really active.
Very active, and they tend to be somewhat nocturnal. They'll sleep during the day, and late afternoon and evening.
He has on my thumb. Okay, that's fine. That's swell. Okay, that's fine. He's very cute. He's very cute. Teeth is through the glove. Through the glove. Fine. Pecking back over there. That's fine. Heel. Oh, he's frisky.
Yes,
Okay.
he was
Beautiful animal, though.
born at the zoo and probably soon to
Don't
be...
you get marks all over your hands, Joan, from that?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I never know where they come from, which animal.
Okay, thank you. We'll take a tiki or a cuckoo or... You can feel right through the glove. Okay, I don't know what we have now.
Gorilla.
Oh, yeah, we're going to show you when Joan comes back. You may remember that San Diego Zoo had... Was it Abe you had or Booba?
Well, we had a very famous gorilla by the name of Albert,
And Albert passed away,
and
right?
he passed away from a heart condition. And he was very well known, and when he passed on, that left Booba without a mate. So we set out to find a mate for Albert, a replacement for Albert, and found that in Abe, who is a 23-year-old lowland gorilla from the zoo in Colorado Springs.
This was Abe.
This is Abe. Only Booba wasn't so sure that the match was to her liking. So we do have some film loaned to us from our television station, KCST
Right.
39, and we'd like to show you what happens with the introduction of two adult animals.
Okay, now we have two little pieces of film there. Now, which one's Booba?
Well, Booba's the smaller one. Abe is the tall, kind of
The male is on the
lanky
left?
one right here, right. And as the adult gorilla gets older, he turns silver-backed.
Now, is he
And
trying
then-
to make a move or just get friendly or what?
Well, he's really kind of checking out the situation and testing her out. And you can see that she just really didn't take to Abe at all
Right.
in the beginning. Of course, people came from all over to see the gorilla that was going to walk in the footsteps of Albert, and it didn't take long before they really had an all-out fist fight.
Right.
Those first few
Now,
hours.
That's Booba, or that's...
And that's Booba.
Abe's on the left, right? Hitting her. That's right. What do you mean you have a headache? Come here, you. I'm talking headache. Okay, now that was their first?
That was their first meeting, and we've been watching them closely and seeing how things are going to work out between the two of them. And unfortunately, right now, fortunately they aren't fighting any longer, but they are sitting at opposite ends of the enclosure and kind of avoiding each other.
What do you think it's the fact that people are around?
Well, there are a couple of factors. One, in the wild, they're found in groups.
Right.
And they grow up into a family group and become socialized into that group. We are introducing two adult animals that have never met before.
Right.
And then their behavior is learned behavior, not instinctive. So they are like humans. They have emotions, likes and dislikes, and it takes them a while to learn to socialize with one another.
Okay.
So they're more like people.
So now we'll take another look.
We'll take a look at the present status of the relationship.
Now this is now Boob in the foreground here?
That's right. And Abe's in the back.
In the back, sulking.
And, of course, now, Booba is older than Abe, and Booba has always been a dominating female.
Right.
She's never been one to back off, and Abe is going to have to stand his ground and show her who's boss. And this still remains to be seen. Right. You'll notice that they avoid each other, and gorillas, by staring directly at one another, that is a threat. They're threatening each other, and they tend to glance from one side.
Abe looks like he means business, doesn't he? I mean,
Abe won't really just stare right at her and make an aggressive move. He'll glance to one side then the other, and she'll kind of tease him and run off to the other side of the enclosure. But as yet, they remained at opposite ends.
Do you know that if they've mated at all, they could do it at night, right?
Well, Abe is a proven breeder. He has bred with other females in the Colorado Springs Zoo, so we'd hope that he might convince Booba that he would be a good mate for her. But
you think with Abe and Booba there's some kind of religious differences that might trying to do anything to help?
We're not sure we understand just what the differences are, so I think they'll probably have to work it out themselves if we're ever going to have a baby.
How long will Abe now be with Booba until?
They'll be together as long as we can keep them together, that they don't actually inflict any kind of injury, and we hope that time will give it a chance to work out.
I don't imagine you put two grown gorillas together and expect them just to hit it off.
Right off the bat? No, they have to learn how each...
have dinner together, dancing or something.
Little recreation.
So that's about the way it's been going down there, huh?
Yes, that's just about it right now. We have had some breeding up at the Wild Animal Park. We've had a couple of gorillas born, and we do have gorillas on loan to other zoos to try and... What we are doing is...
To hell with it, that's the whole...
Right.
Well, that's sad, too. I hope you do it.
I hope so, too.
Hope it works out, then you can come back with the offspring here. Do they give birth to one at a time?
We have one female on loan that just gave birth in Fresno, and we'll be receiving her baby, which has to be hand-reared. And zoos are coordinating to try and pair up animals that, if we have a pair that doesn't get along, well, then we'll try another male and maybe send our female to another zoo, and that's helping a lot in pairing animals.
Very good. Do we have another animal? Time
we
for
sure
another?
do.
Okay. That Abe looks like he's steamed.
Yes.
She'll probably sue him for half of his bananas anyway.
They've lived together now, right? They have a verbal oral agreement.
What do we have? Good heavens, that's an elephant that didn't make it.
Almost looks that way with the nose that you see on this animal. This is a tapir.
Tapir.
And his name is Melon, and he looks just like a watermelon. He has the stripes and the spots that you see.
I always ask if it's all right to come over.
Yeah, this one's very mild. Very mild-mannered.
Strange-looking animal, aren't they?
They are. They almost have a prehensile type of nose that you see here.
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
Here we go.
That's good. See how they use their nose?
Yes. There we are. Good move. Now, what country do these come from?
These are South American, and they come from the jungle areas and are swamp-dwelling. They're very good swimmers and very agile animals.
Kind of cute, aren't they?
They really
In
are.
an ugly sort of way.
They're really cute babies.
It's like it's a backup date late at night.
Well, 4 in the morning, you say, hey, she's gorgeous. And then this is from Africa again?
No, this is from South America.
I'm sorry.
And in South America, they're endangered because they hunt them for food and also the destruction of the forest where they live. And they're rather elusive animals, too.
I don't believe I've ever seen them close up. Thank you, Joan. It's always fun when you come up here.
Thank you.
As I've said many times, that people down in San Diego know what a great zoo and wild animal park they have there. So if you're out on vacation and you're in that area, drop in, because it's really sensational.
We hope everybody will come.
And we'll see you down there soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Joan. Okay, we'll be back with Robert Blake, Kenny Rogers, and Monty Rock III after this short intermission.
This bud's for every man who works with fire and steel.
This bud's for you. For all you do, the king of beers is coming through.
Yeah, just for you. That distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser.
For all you do, this bud's for you.
Last week I bought everything. I started with bologna, salami, egg salad, and ended with indigestion.
Pepto-Bismol.
Relief.
I'm not sure what did it, the 2-alarm fire or Mario's 3-alarm meatballs. But last night I woke up with a 4-alarm case of indigestion.
Pepto-Bismol.
Relief.
Pepto-Bismol coats, soothes, relieves.
My next guest I consider a good friend. Robert Blake, as you know, won an Emmy for the television series Beretta, and he's the star of a new movie, which I think we talked about last time, but I don't think it's been released yet, called The Hamster of Happiness. Would you welcome Robert Blake? Now, I want to explain right off.
First tune. I would like to do a little huerta I learned when I was in school. A long time ago, I learned that.
You learned that, senor? I think it's Kenny Rogers' guitar, right?
That's Kenny
But
Rogers'
you play guitar.
No, I don't play guitar.
You played guitar or banjo,
Oh, well,
banjo
of course.
one night on the show. What are you
But I'm
talking
much
about?
better on the saw and the balloon and
All those high class.
all those wonderful.
We better explain why you kind of came in here limping just a little bit. You weren't your agile self tonight. I know you because I saw you in makeup and you told me that you took a spill today on a dirt bike.
Yes.
Now, after seeing you in all those commercials where you take that bike through and you get off and you say, yes, sir, that's what I put in this tank and you can take that to the bank, you know. And all of a sudden you go out and like any other goof, you take a spill.
I don't put that stuff in my tank no more, by the way.
Oh, come on. You got the bread now and you don't care, huh?
No, they
Don't mention any brand name. Don't
they
you dare.
lied to me, and so I lied to them.
What do you mean they lied to you? Now,
I'm telling you the truth. The feds came down on him and made him pay $250,000. And so I said, you can put that product where the sun never shines, and I'll see you around.
Ah.
And went down the road.
In your own inimitable style.
They said, now see, we took all these tests.
Yes.
And it does this, and it does that, and it does this, and it does that. And I said, oh, yeah? Well, all I know is, I used to use this stuff a lot, and I drove a lot of old cars. We used to pour honey in the tank to keep the oil from burning. You put oatmeal in the radiator to keep the water from leaking, all that kind of stuff. And we used to use a lot of those additives and stuff like that. So I said, can't I just say that? And they said, no, you see, we've run these tests, and it does this and it does that. So I said, okay. I signed the paper and all like that kind of stuff. Come to find out, the feds checked out, and the tests wasn't what they said they were. So then they had to go recut and re-edit all the stuff and cut out all that stuff.
They didn't come after you personally, though, right?
No, because I was on I was covered by them.
Waiver of responsibility, right?
Yeah. But anyway, I'm sorry for lying to you. It wasn't my personal fault. However, I ain't going to give the money back.
And that's the American way. Now, what's happened today?
I fell off of my motorcycle, is what I did.
Where were you at?
I was out in the desert having a good time. You see, I'm on vacation.
That's right.
Having a good time.
As good a time as you can have, right?
My horse bucked me off about 3 weeks ago, who's never done that before. And I fell off. I didn't fall off the motorcycle. I fell over the front of the motorcycle. Now, I don't drive on the street.
Right. This is just
and I don't recommend anybody drive on the street, and all the people who sell bikes will hate me for it. I almost got killed on the street. I really did. Almost got killed on the street.
You know what happens with most of the time? I find when bike, you can't see them. You get that blind spot, and if they're passing you, you really cannot see them.
Well, I was all alone. I was just up on Mulholland doing, my macho number, making those turns and all like that, whipping back and forth. And I made a real nice turn, and I hit a little bit of sand. And both wheels went at the same time, and I was down on my side, and I was scraping along, and I figured, well, I'm going to get torn up here a little bit on this street. And I left. Up on Mulholland, how it drops off on both sides? I left, and I was airborne. And the last thing I remember saying to myself is, get away from the bike. So I was kicking away from the bike while I was in the air trying to get away from it. That's the last thing I remember. I woke up. There was hot stuff hitting me on my forehead. And I woke up and I said, dear Jesus, I'm dead.
You really thought?
The blood is coming out of me. I thought my brain was bleeding, and I was done. And I looked up, and the bike was about 6 feet above me, hung in one of them little gnarly oak trees, looking down at me.
And the oil was dripping out of the...
And it was like Moses was saying, next time I will drop the sucker on you.
So you don't do that anymore.
Don't do that anymore.
There have been a lot of tough spills in those, and especially if you're involved with a car, the biker always loses.
The pavement is very unforgiving.
Yeah.
And will kill you quick.
Yeah.
As will a car. But the dirt bike, I was just cruising along having a great time. I never get hurt on the dirt bike.
So
there's nothing out there but sand and me.
So you just kind of scraped yourself up and...
No, I went right over the handlebars. Right over...
But you didn't break anything?
No, just my back. I hit flat. What happened was I'm scooting along, and there was a wash, like about 6 feet wide and maybe 3-4 feet deep. But it was over there, and it was over there, but it wasn't right here. Because the water had gone underground. I figured 4 or 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But the water only went underground about 6 inches.
Mm-hmm.
And when I hit it, the front wheel just dropped and sunk in, and I went over the handlebars and did about a $500 roll. So I did a 10-cent fall.
This is the way you spend your vacation, huh?
My back gets hurt no matter what I do.
You still have, you keep offices, don't you, where you go work? Away from the house?
Of course I have offices at Universal Studios. I have offices, I have my gymnasium, I have secretaries, I have projects, I have Fats getting me coffee.
Lots of things are on the fire?
Lots of things. I do it all myself, though. See, agents and I don't get along too well. I must have had 11,000 agents in my life, and I never could get along with any of them.
Why is that?
I don't know. I remember one woman agent I had for about 3 years. I never worked. I found out all the parts that came in her office, she was given to the guy that she was sleeping with, which was not me.
Yeah, not a good agent.
No, but as she was ugly anyway, I wouldn't have done that. She was getting... Then there was another woman and I drove her around. So help me, John, I'm telling you the truth. I really thought that she was going to do great for me. I drove her around because she couldn't drive. I drove her for about 18 months. Never got me a lick of work and didn't pay me for the driving either.
This is pre-Beretta days, right?
Oh, pre-Beretta. I became famous when I did Beretta. I
Right.
don't have any of those problems anymore. I've
Right.
done the hamster of happiness. And I
Is that going to come out
saved
soon?
all the children from an unhappy end because the PTA said that Beretta was causing crime in the streets. You see, they went to the prisons, and they said, "My son, why are you in jail?" Well, see, I was watching Beretta, and they taught me how to steal cars, and I stole them. So they took all the shows off the air, and there's kids out there murdering each other, and nobody can figure out why. Well, maybe it wasn't Beretta. I wonder what the hell it was.
Yeah. No easy answers to that.
Well,
It's easy to
see,
find a scapegoat.
I'll tell you, I don't want to get heavy now.
Okay.
Because I know show business is my life, and I'm a very funny person.
That's right.
But I know a lot about that stuff. See, the PTA, as a matter of fact, I used to try to tell them because I believed in Beretta and I believed in what I was doing. And to my way of thinking, Beretta and shows like that were less harmful than Eight's Company, Three's Enough, My Mother's a Car, Was Happy Days, La Vubba Zubba Zubba, all those, all those happily ever after shows.
Right.
Because a kid who's down there in the ghetto, and, as far as he's concerned, he got the wrong color skin in the first place, and his father's a drunk, and his mother's dead, and his sister is tricking, and he's watching a show where everybody lives happily ever after, and, oh, gee whiz, on the Family Affair, Billy got a job in the summer, and I ain't got jack bananas, and I'm going to go out,
Yeah.
that'll make you more tense
And unrealistic.
than watching the other kind of a show. And besides, I'll tell you, man, there's a whole lot of things about crime. I mean, I see a lot of these talk shows, and they have police on, and they have, well, now we've got the new thing. It's called Scared Straight, and we're going to save all the children of the world, and yada, yada, yada. Nobody's going to steal. You know when they'll stop stealing cars? When the PTA goes to Detroit, that's when they'll stop stealing cars. You know about car stealing? I'll
Well,
tell
I
you
know-
just very, very briefly.
Do I know about it?
Well, I mean, they steal cars. They steal a couple of million of a year.
Right.
See? And car stealing is easy. Now the PTA is all going to hate me. He went on the Carson show and said, car stealing is easy. Well, it is, you dummies. That's why so many people do it. And that's the unfortunate truth.
Right.
Now, they can send people to the moon.
Right.
The feds come down on Detroit and say, we want catalytic converters. So there's no more smog. They get the catalytic converter. See these tires? Too many people dying. We get steel-belted radios. But nobody does anything about stealing cars. Well, we put a key in the ignition there, you see, and when you turn it, it locks your steering wheel. There's two ways that you steal a car.
Are you sure you want to tell them how to steal a car on the air?
Well, the reason I'm telling them that is because I want them to know that Detroit, you see, whenever there's a scam going on, you got to look at the folks who are making most of the money on the scam.
Right.
Now, when I steal your car, you got to buy a new one, right?
Right.
Or the insurance company got to buy you a new one.
Got it.
Now, the insurance company also has a little thing called fire and theft, and they don't run that at a loss either. So every car that's stolen and driven across the border, now all the cars that are stolen in southern United States go down to Mexico. The ones north all go to Canada. And every time a car leaves a country, another car has to be bought. And who makes the money on that? They own gadgets right now in Detroit that could stop all the car stealing in the world.
And I know a couple of them myself. A little device, an electronic gadget that you code
Well, there's
in.
some that you can buy from Europe, but they cost a couple of grand, those computer ones that they have on the foreign cars. But there's a very simple one that they have. Now, here's the gag. You either tow a car or you drive a car.
Right.
That's the only two ways you can steal it. And in both instances, the wheels have to turn. You know the four wheels under the car?
Yeah, I got that.
Cannot steal it without the wheels turning. See? Even 400 years ago when you used to hot wire cars, which you don't have to do anymore because you can buy a key any place you want. There's only a dozen keys to every new car, and you go to a key dealer and you get keys and you eyeball the car for a week and you pick the time, you unlock the car and you steal it. I stole a couple of hundred cars. I never got caught. That's how easy it is because I ain't no genius. They have a gag which would cost you, the public, maybe $150 when you buy your new car. But it would eliminate insurance, see, so you save a lot of money that way. All it is three little buttons on the dash.
Right.
Dink, dink, dink. And when you go 6 times, you either go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or you go 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1.
Whatever you program.
Now, there's 9 million combinations for three numbers.
That's right.
All you do when you get out of your car is you hit those three little guys 6 times. And if any wheel on the car turns, the alarm goes off for 10 minutes. Costs you $100. It runs right straight through the axle, not the brake lining, so they can't, if you cut the brake line, that would shut it off, but this don't run through the brake line, runs right through the axle and runs through the rear end, through the transmission, through the rear end.
And the wheels cannot move.
Cannot move. Costs you $100. Now, why don't they do it? Because they want your cars to be stolen. They don't care if your kids are stealing them and going to jail. They're making money. And that's the truth of the matter.
Well, you heard it here. I got to check my policy, because I've got a policy with a company out here, Shifty of...
Shifty Lazar.
Shifty of San Fernando, and my car, to collect, if it's stolen, has to be moving and on fire. Then if it is stolen, I collect, but it's murder to come up with that. We'll be right back in a minute. I had to do something, didn't I?
Sam, where does vitamin E come from?
Vegetable oils, soybeans, nuts, and Rexall.
Oysters, spinach, liver. Now, what else provides us with iron?
Rexall.
To make sure your body is getting all the nutrients a balanced diet should provide, Rexall makes every essential vitamin and mineral. They're right here in the Rexall Vitamin Center.
Dear, what's the source of vitamin C? 6 letters.
Rexall.
Rexall, the vitamin maker.
All mufflers are not created equal. Take a Walker muffler. Over the years, it helps your engine run efficiently, which means you get the most for your gasoline dollars. Why? Because it's been designed specifically for your car. That's why I put on Walker. A Walker exhaust system actually helps your car perform at its best, so you can get the most for your gasoline dollars. Just look for the Walker sign at service stations and garages everywhere.
While Kenny Rogers is setting up, I want to ask you one more question before Kenny sets up. Aren't you going to do a variety show where you're going to do those unusual talents of yours with Carol Burnett?
Well, they've realized that show business is genuinely my life. I shouldn't mention it because I hope that it all works out. Yeah. I wouldn't do it without an absolute genius like Carol.
And she is.
I mean, I've seen a lot of people who've done a series and then said, well, certainly, I'll do a special, and I'll have 19 people, and I'll dance, and it'll be wonderful.
You'll be in good hands with her.
If I'll try my best to support her is what I will do, let her carry the ball.
She is super. Take your saw and your whole thing and your
my
balloon. And a whole new career. Okay, Kenny's here tonight, and 1 week from tonight at 9 o'clock, he can be seen starring in his first television special. He is one of the hottest entertainers around. His current album, called The Gambler, has been the #1 country album for the past 12 weeks. Would you welcome Kenny Rogers? Kenny?
Stay out late at night and play my songs. And sometimes all the nights can be so long. And it's good when I finally make it home, all alone, while she lays dreaming. Try to get undressed without the lights. Then quietly she says, how will you like? And I come was all right, and I hold her tight. And she believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me. I told her someday if she was my girl, I could change the world with my little songs. I was wrong, but she has faith in me, and so I'll go trying faithfully. And who knows, maybe on some special night, if my song is right, I can find a way. While she lays waiting, I stumble to the kitchen for a bite, and I see my old guitar in the night, just waiting for me like a sacred friend. And there's no end while she lays crying. I fumble with a melody or two, and I'm torn between the things that I should do. And she says to wake her up when I am through. God, her love is true. And she believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me. I told her someday if she was my girl, I could change the world with my little song. I was wrong, but she has faith in me, and so I'll go trying faithfully. And who knows, maybe on some special night, if my song is right, I can find a way. While she lays, while she waits for
We'll do this first. We'll be right back. With Kenny, Robert, and Monty Roberts.
This punch tastes terrific. Yeah, you know what's in it?
No wonder it tastes so good. Every can of High C Fruit Punch has new improved flavor with 10% real fruit juice, a whole day's supply of vitamin C. Delicious. Well, the party went great.
This punch tastes better than ever. What's in it? Oh, a surprise party, huh?
I see, you know how good it is.
We were only boys when the gypsies spirited us away.
And ever since we've been searching for our beloved mama.
Brother, I found some stuffed green peppers.
Ah, the firmness of the pepper. The meat, the sauce, like no other but mama's. But who? Where? Stouffer's makes them, see? You think, could mama be working at Stouffer's? Highcliffe Manor, a haunting new comedy premieres Thursday, April 12th.
Thank you, Doc. We're talking with Kenny Rogers, Bob Blake. Monty Rock will join us. I was just looking at your album. Do you ever think of the day when you were a young man growing up, you'd sell 2 million albums? I mean, that's...
It's so hard to imagine because I couldn't imagine this 6 months ago or 8 months ago because, I was striving so hard to get the gold album, which is 500,000 copies.
Your career about a year and a half, 2 years ago, really started to just...
You remember, because when I first started doing The Tonight Show, I mean, it was really, even when coming on the show, people say, well, I've heard the name before, the first edition, this, that, and the other. And it's amazing what one little country song can do for you. Lucille turned the corner for us.
Lucille made it, I remember.
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have a phrase in here, you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them, right? Which is no gamblers are... I've heard that, but it's become a catchword now.
We were just talking about it, that it really, while it literally, according to the song, applies to gambling, it really is it's a whole philosophy. It's a whole way of life, and not necessarily just dealing with gambling.
It's like it's all in the timing. You got to know when to get in, when to...
and know when to walk away and know when to run.
All in the timing.
Oh, boy, I've bought many a blackjack table myself, as a matter of fact.
Are you a bad gambler?
I must be. I've never won much.
Well, that doesn't mean in the long run you never will. I mean, that's why those places are up there,
That's right.
They're not up there for shuffleboard palaces. They know what they're doing. See, most people, when they play 21 or blackjack, don't really understand the game. They think the idea is to get close to 21. Of course, that's not the idea at all.
You mean, wait a minute, that's not the idea?
No. The idea is to make the dealer go broke.
Uh-huh.
It's not to get close to 21 at all.
Yeah,
See, now, when people get that out of their heads, then you've got a little better shot at it.
Yeah, nothing thrills me more than to be sitting there playing what I consider big money and have some guy split tens next to me. That will... I don't know how many of you people go to Vegas that often, but there's nothing... Have you had people split tens next to you? It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I caught him in the alley after that one, too.
But you always split nines.
Split nines? Well, against a breaking hand, you'll split nines.
Right. But I love it when the dealer's sitting with a 4 and the guy's got a 6 showing. Give me a card. And you see the wheels of the dealer saying, yeah.
I love it when the dealers hit pull and make 21 with 7 cards, and they go, take it. Oh, God, I hate that.
Somebody told us as I seen you last, you met President Carter, you were at the White House, or...
It was so funny because we were doing a thing at Washington, in Baltimore, Maryland, really, with the Capitol Center.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow, I don't know how the connection was made, but they called and asked if we would like to come to the White House. And you really have to know me to know that very few things impress me. And even going to the White House, I really went because I thought my wife, Mary Ann, would enjoy it. I thought, well, we don't do many things. Yeah, I mean, I was going to be very blasé about that.
But I'll bet you weren't when you got there.
Well, I was okay until I walked into the anteroom to the Oval Office, and it's funny the things that go through your mind in a situation like that, because as opposed to saying, I'm about to meet the president, what went through my mind is I looked over and I saw the secretary, and I thought, that's where Rosemary Wood sat, the one that erased the 18 minutes from Nixon. That's exactly what went through my mind.
You're a few years just off beat, right?
I'm constantly behind. But then the door opened, and President Carter was there, and I went in, and I have to tell you, in all honesty, I have never been so impressed with somebody in my life. First of all, there's a whole thing that once you're in this business that you learn how to say goodbye to people tactfully. So that in this case, I mean, we knew we had 5 minutes, and I wasn't going to press my luck, but the way he got us in there and maneuvered us around and made us feel like friends and got us the hell out of there, I mean, I was like, well, thanks a lot, But it was masterful. I mean, there was.
And I think Jody Powell with a lighted torch behind you also helped. No, what they do, they show you around and they kind of guide you around and say, and then they always have those kind of closing.
Well,
we can only
anytime
be taken,
someone takes your hands and says, well, it's really been fun, you know that your
good.
time is up, you know. So.
When Ed and I did a show called Who Do You Trust for ABC for years, and the contestants, sometimes we couldn't get them off the stage. So you would shake them like this and you'd say, it's been very nice having you with us, and you would just practically, and that means goodbye.
Steer him out of the door.
Goodbye.
But, you know, he was such a genuinely warm person, which impressed me, because when I walked in there, I told him, I said, I had tried to get my manager to send you a telegram that said, we really appreciate the invitation. I'm looking forward to meeting you. Promise me you're not going to run off on another one of those silly trips. You know, and I was going to say, and he just died laughing. He thought that was really funny. And he said, you don't know how close it came to being a silly trip. So, you know, we got into this conversation just as a form of conversation, I kind of got over to him and I said, tell me the truth. I don't want to know any privileged information, but is this thing really going to work? And he went into about 5 minutes, literally, of explaining the difference between Sadat and Begin. And what a fascinating, the experience of standing there, hearing the President of the United States tell me, you know, the difference between these guys. And it was really fascinating.
Well, you'll find out how what a sense of humor he has when you mention that silly trip when you get your notice from the National Guard. Then you'll say, hey, maybe that wasn't
as silly as it.
We'll take a break, and Monty Rock is hovering backstage somewhere. We'll be right back.
I feel good all under. Know why I feel good all under? My Hanes underwear fits all under. Look, reinforced neck, double seams, and a waistband that doesn't dig in. What comfort. And the Hanes price makes my wallet feel good, too. Boy, do I feel good all under.
Hanes makes you feel good all under.
Good morning.
Hanes men's white all-cotton underwear and boxers now on sale.
Eureka! Eureka! Discover a better way.
New Eureka Power Vacs with ESP. Extra suction power. An average of 50% more than other uprights from Eureka. More beating and brushing action. Dirt just can't hide from it. New Eureka Vacs with ESP. Extra suction power.
Eureka! Discover a better way.
Monty Rock III has been on and off the Tonight Show many times in his multi-checkered career. He gets into show business, then he leaves, and then he comes back into show business. And he's an unusual fella. He opens at the Sahara Hotel. I was just going to hold up your album, which I could do anyway, which Monty happens to own this album. That's the reason I held this up. But Monty will be at the Sahara Hotel in Lake Tahoe May 7th for 2 weeks, possibly. And then, you never know with Monty. He's gone into places and it closed the same night. And he doesn't mind my saying that. And then he opens at the Blue Max in Chicago. And would you believe he is in 2 new motion pictures called Racket and Key West Encounter. Here is Monty Rock III.
Love, yeah, everywhere I look around. Love, yeah, every sight and every sound. And I don't know if I've been dreaming, don't know if I feel right. Something I must be believing every time I look in her eyes.
every sound. And I don't know if I've been dreaming, don't know if I feel wild. Something I must be leaving every time I look in your eyes. Love the air, the whisper of the tree. Love the air, the thunder of the sea. And I don't know about illusion, don't know if I feel sane. Something I must be leaving every time I call out your name. Love the air, love the air. Whoa, 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 whoa. Love the air, love the air. Whoa, 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 whoa. I feel love in the air. I love ya.
How are you, Monty? For a moment, I thought you were backing right out of the studio in a couple of those moves.
That's the opening of my nightclub act.
That's the opening.
Yeah, it's the first time I had a chart in my whole career.
It's a full band with...
They're great. Give them a hand.
how
Right
about
side.
We'll do this. We're coming right back.
Hey, hey. Took Beethoven 4 years to write that symphony. Some things can't be rushed. Good music and good wine. Paul Masson's Emerald Dry. A delicious white wine. Paul Masson wines taste so good because they're made with such care. What Paul Masson himself said nearly a century ago is still true today. We will sell no wine before it's time.
Welcome to Sweetwater, Tennessee. I'm Doc Lowry, and I run the Ramada Inn. With the help of a lot of nice people, we keep our Ramada clean and comfortable, and we take care of our guests real well. You know, the only way you can run a good place is to be nice to people.
Nice people taking care of nice people. Ramada, all over the world.
We're talking with Monty Rock. I noticed when Kenny came out, he had some sidemen, in his rhythm section to back him up. Now, you're not that ready
I'm
for
lucky
that
I got
yet?
charts. I mean, Mike Lewis
You're
is
lucky
a
you just
conductor.
have charts, huh?
Yeah, I'm lucky because my nightclub act has been proven to be one of the worst disasters in show business because I have proven one thing. Nothing. No. This is the first time I really have a big act and I come out with, I throw people bananas and then I
throw
do the
them
over...
bananas?
Yeah, because I'm a banana act, and it's in my rider in my contract. They have to give me bananas, a humidifier. It's a pretty big act now. And I play like Bee Gees, wherever it is in Detroit. They gave me plaques of gold and presents and everything. And the Sahara Hotel.
Yeah.
And I did movies now, so things must be good.
Things are really cooking for you.
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Don't ask.
I'm asking because my mother's worried. My mother keeps saying, "Oh, right, Joey, you should be a hairdresser." You know?
Well, you were at one time.
I was the best in the world, but what happened was that my look went out.
Yeah.
I used to give people great haircuts, but they never would tip me.
Oh.
They wanted to leave quick.
What kind of reviews? What kind of reviews do you get for your act?
The reviewer in Detroit, and Paul Williams followed me in this big room, this high-class room.
Yeah.
The reviewer said he didn't know what he saw, but the audience wanted an encore. And then the other reviewer in Chicago said it was one of the most strangest experiences of my life to see Mr. Rock in person. And they just said that it was really an experience. And then in New York, they said I had the audience in the palm of my hand, but it was a very small audience. No?
Yeah.
I'm only kidding.
No, of course you're kidding.
No,
Are you making good money? I mean, I'm not asking.
I'm finally making money because my managers, Larry Spellman, found out how to sell me. They found out how to sell me.
Uh-huh.
They just tell me, they say, you better book him. You know, he's weird.
What do you mean? He just goes in and says, "You gonna book this kid, and that's it?"
Well, once they see me, they know that I'm funny. I don't make sense. I have a sense of humor. I know what I do out there.
You have a planned act?
Sometimes, no. So songs are planned, but I have a conductor that goes, whenever I have to bring the songs in because they call that word when you're a professional. You bring it in.
Segue.
You set it up. So what happens? I keep talking.
Yeah, that's a real professional term.
Yeah.
You set it
So
up.
what happens? I take a long time setting up because if something strikes me funny, and these are very emotional songs like Solitaire and everything. I tell a story about my mother and my girlfriend and my dogs, and the audience goes, "Get the song going." So so now the hand goes down. Whatever, I gotta cut it out and sing the song.
When he goes this way, you sing.
Because you have to do an hour now. It's an hour, and I do a dance routine and everything.
What do you do in the movie?
I play the Key West Encounter. I play a very butch part. I beat up 12 sailors, and then they got
beat up 12 sailors?
Yeah, but I had a stand-in. I mean, I had two stuntmen that both blonde wigs. They couldn't get the hair to match. They got blonde wigs, and because I didn't want my face damaged again. So they got these guys to beat them up. Then they got this guy who was like 7 feet tall with big muscles, and like King Kong. I said, I threw him in the water. And in Racket, I play Scotty the hairdresser to Edie Adams, and I play. It's a good part. It's a talking picture, and it comes out very.
Those are becoming very popular. Yeah. Well, things are really, you're a ball of fire lately, Monty. Things are going good.
It's great.
Okay, we'll take a break. We're coming right back, folks. wanted to mention earlier, Kenny's special is a week from tonight at 9 o'clock. You have Ray Charles as one of the guests, right, Ken?
Yeah, that's exciting.
Who is...
Ray Charles, the Oak Ridge Boys, and Dottie West, and some people from Crockett, Texas. We went back home, and
Hey,
shot some
super.
film with my mother fishing.
Look forward to seeing it. You know, we have the Oak Ridge Boys on the show on tomorrow night, as a matter of fact. Along with Cheryl Ladd, Buck Henry, Academy Award producer Jack Haley Jr., and the Mighty Carson Art Players tomorrow. Bob, thanks for coming here tonight, really. Hope you feel better. Watch the bikes. And Monty, I want to wish you well in your chosen profession whenever you find out what it is.
I thank you for bringing me on.
Well.
I like to tell it's like as the world turns.
That's Monty, folks. What can I tell you? All right, we'll see you tomorrow night, and thank you all. Goodbye.